Hello YouTube, I'm Goggle72 and welcome to my channel, Loot and Box Life. Right, this week I am going to be sorting out my manifolds to put on that banana engine. Now, I've got the intake manifold in bits. This piece here is the first part of it. This is uncleaned as it's come off the van, and I'm going to take all these bits of rubber off and clean all this out. But I just wanted to show what I've got inside there. I don't know how well I can probably actually open that flap up. You might be able to see what's in there, but that is full of black oily gunk. So I'm going to be cleaning all of that out, and thinners is what I'm going to use. I've got to take this to bits a bit more first before I do that. But I've got this part of the intake manifold. This has been cleaned with thinners. As you can see, it looks a bit, looks a bit black and a bit dirty. So I thought, well, that's not very good, is it? So then I got the wire brush out, wire brushed it up, and this part is, apart from cleaning up the gasket surfaces, this part is ready to go on. So that is very, very good. So my next job, the exhaust manifold. Yes, I've snapped a bolt in that, in the top of it, look, and that's not very good. So I'm going to have to drill that out and tap it out. Probably won't be doing that today, but you know, that's something I've got to do. A problem with these DI engines, I've always found with everyone I've had, there is a link rod that goes from this EGR valve cum whatever air regulator thing, and it goes across to the diesel pump to operate the two together, and that's this. Now this is these plastic bits. They always break. I've never had one that hasn't broken yet, and they're getting hard to come by. So I've been on eBay and ordered 2 rose joints instead of these plastic things. Obviously I'm going to have to change the ball on here because it's just a ball. So I'm going to have to get that out of there and put an ordinary like nut and bolt kind of configuration to put the rose joint on. The same on the diesel pump, and yeah, we'll be ready to go, because this was actually cable tied on, hence these cable ties around here, which doesn't look very good, definitely not. I've also came on Saturday morning the oil catch can. This is the one with the stainless steel filter, so I can wash it out. So I've now got that, and I'll have to sort out where I'm going to mount that. Yeah, and I also need to get a pipe and some kind of tap to drain off what builds up inside. So that's, I'm still waiting for the pipe as well to go over, because this pipe will come out the top and go into here, and then from here and into there where it's broken. So that needs sorting out. I'm waiting for the second bit of pipe to do that. So that's all good. So it's all kind of coming together now. So yeah, I'm just going to go and get this tucked to bits a bit more, and then I can yeah, start cleaning it up, and then we can start putting some of this lot back together.
Come true for me.
Okay, so I've got all of my bits polished up now. All these aluminium bits anyway. A good scrub with some thinners inside, and then just go over them with a wire brush. I'm going to get some 400 grit sandpaper and a block of wood and just clean these gasket surfaces up. And then this piece will be the first piece to go back on. And then put the diesel pipes on, or the solid diesel pipes which come through here into the pump, and get the diesel pump back on then it's nearly ready to run. So that's all good. I've sprayed up the bottom pulley and the bolt for it, give that a lick of paint, so that looks a bit better. A couple of other bits, the cam belt, pulley, bolt, a couple of other little bits, this vacuum pump thing that goes on this manifold, I'll give that a clean up and a spray up, so that looks a bit better. So we are getting there. Hopefully before tonight I'll have this first bit of the manifold back on, fingers crossed. Now, last week when I give a shout out to my mate Jamie, he was disappointed because I didn't put a picture of his van up. So I should hopefully have a picture of his van if he sends me it, and I'll put that on the screen now so you can all see his van. If you'd all like to make a comment on his van, then yeah, put a comment in the comment section below. Now, when we was in the lockdown period, I brought one of these, which is a Baofeng UV5R. Now, I brought it because I see it advertised on the internet. I'd seen lots of videos on YouTube coming up about CB radio and all that sort of thing, and I saw this come up for sale, 25 quid, got all the numbers on the keypad and everything. I thought, I'm going to get one of them. I've seen a few other van life people with them, and thought I'll be able to get the CB radio and the airfield next door, I'll be able to listen to them. I thought, yeah, that's brilliant. That wasn't quite right. So anyway, I got one of these, 25 quid. Got a new aerial for it, a bit better than the standard one. And found out about the PMR channels. Now, PMR 446, I was watching Lewis Ringway Manchester, his channel on YouTube, Ringway Manchester. Have a look on there. And at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night, he was doing a thing where you'd go up to the top of a hill with your little radio on PMR 446 channel 8, and you'd have a shout and see who you could get contact with. So I thought, and he was urging everybody to have a go and whatever, so I thought I'll have a go. So I had a go one week, nothing, couldn't get no one. I thought, that's no good. And then I thought, this thing is blooming useless, wasted 25 quid. So I kept putting it on channel 8, kept shouting on it, hello, hello, is there anybody there? Hello, hello. And then I did that one day, and all of a sudden someone comes back, yeah, hello mate, I can hear you. I thought, wow, fucking hell, I don't believe it works. I was in like big deep shock, it works. And that was somebody who I've met through this radio actually, in the nearest town, probably about 3 or 4 miles away. And he'd got one as well. He'd got it on channel 8, obviously, and yeah, we made contact. So I was quite impressed with that. My mate Jamie, he's got one in his van. Has he got one in his van? Yeah, in his caravan I think he's got one. But he's got one as well, because he's not far away, so I can chat to him on it sometimes, if you can understand what he's saying. He's Scottish, and it's a bit awkward to work out what he's saying sometimes. But you know, so yeah, shout out to Matty as well, because on the radio, excellent, fantastic. I have since found out that you're supposed to have a license to use this radio. You're all right on the PMR channels, which I think there's 16 of them, but to use all the other channels on it, you're supposed to have a license, which is amateur radio license. which I am probably going to look into getting, because what's the point in having this radio if I can't use it properly? After looking on the internet to see what else you could do with this radio, well, there must be something I can do with it. Satellites. The International Space Station up in the sky goes round and round however often. They have a competition. You get your little radio out, you get your aerial, get it set up for the satellites. The satellite then makes a load of bleeping noises, of which you need an app on your phone to decode, and it gives you a picture. So I have actually had pictures from the International Space Station with this radio. If they do another, it's called SSTV, slow scan television. So if they do another event like that, I shall be having a go if I don't miss it, and I'll probably video it and show you guys how I get on with it. Yeah, that's all pretty good. So yeah, one of these radios. Should get one really, because if there's 2 or 3 of you in your camper vans all going on a road trip, you can all talk to each other with them, and you know, yeah, you can get a program on the computer to program all the channels in them and whatnot. Loads of videos on these, but I highly recommend you get one, and probably a better aerial than what you've got in the beginning, you know. So yeah, that's my little radio. Probably do some more videos on that, because I think these are very, very popular, I don't know. Yeah, so that's where I'm up to now. I'm going to get my sandpaper, clean that bit up, and hopefully go and get it bolted on the engine. Okay, so that's got the first part of that manifold on. Got the diesel pipes on that go through that now, so now I can put the diesel pump on. I can do the tappets when I've got the cam belt all on, and yeah, we're doing good. I've got another thermostat housing, a thermostat. I'm going to replace that because it looks like it's been leaking, so I might as well replace it all. Little Billy's getting all excited because I need to be taking him for his walk around the back there. So yes, we're looking all good. Right, question for my viewers. I want to know what sort, I want to know if you have a camper van, and whether it's a self-built camper van that someone's converted, or if it's a proper motorhome or camper van conversion from new. Yeah, just get a rough idea of the sort of motorhomes that my viewers have, and are you full-time or just a weekend warrior, as people call them? That's what we want to know. So if you have a motorhome or not, whether it's a self-build or a coach-built as they're called, and do you live in it full-time, or are you just a weekend warrior? So right, I'm going to have to get tidied up now and go and take little Billy for his walk, and that'll be it for this video. So if you like what you've seen, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and the little bell to notify you when I upload more videos. And that's it for now. Until next time, bye bye.